Welcome back. Good morning, dear students. How are you all? Are you fine there? Now, get ready for GSC studies. Here, chapter 1 is going on. As you know, let's first of all recapitulate. We have studied till now. Environment has how many parts? Two. Number 1, living or biotic component. Number 2, why I put question mark there? Because we keep this part of our environment, that is non-living or abiotic, aside, so that we can bring it later for detailed discussion. Now come here again. Living or biotic component is further divided into four parts. Here, first one, plants or producers or autotrophs. Second, animals or consumers or heterotrophs. Third, microorganisms or decomposers. Fourth, scavengers. Dear student, first part, plants or producers or autotrophs, is already discussed by us in detail. Why they are called producers or why they are called autotrophs, what is the process of photosynthesis, what is the equation for photosynthesis, all these topics are done by us. Now that's why I put the tick mark there. Come to the second component of this part of environment, that is animals or consumers or heterotrophs. When first day I mentioned you these four parts, I mentioned you why these animals having their another name we will discuss in detail later. So this is the day today we are going to discuss in detail. Come here. Are you watching two beautiful pictures? These pictures are taken from the second page of your GSC book, textbook. Here, a cow and a boy. Cow is an animal? Yes. Do you agree? Okay. Now, what the boy is doing in the animal category? So, let me clear your this confusion first of all. On the earth, there are two types of organisms. One are plants, another are animals, and the human beings comes in the category of animals. But we can say human beings are the most skillful animals present on the earth. So is it clear? Let's move further. Here I am asking a question. What cow is consuming? Your answer is grasses. And likewise, banana is consuming here by this boy. So, this is clear from these questions. You are enough wise to understand why animals are called consumers. Answer will be animals are called consumers because they consume the products which are grown by the plants. Or you can say animals present on the earth used to eat what is grown by the plants, or they directly eat the plants. Now come to the second page. Here I wrote, so you can say animals are also known as consumers because they consume food material produced by green plants. Now come to the next. Why do they got their another name, that is heterotrophs? Let me explain you. I'm asking something. If someone wants to eat fruits, whom he will depend? Your answer will be plants, because if you want to eat chapati, then wheat flour is required. From where it will come? It will come from plant. It means for the need of chapati, we go up to what? Plants, because the wheat plant produce grain on it. So we can conclude that because animals depend on plants for their food, that's why they are also called heterotrophs. Here, heterotroph word composed of two words. Number one, hetero means other, troph means food. So the organisms which depend on others for their food are known as heterotrophs. Now dear student, on the basis of eating habits, animals are of three types. Here I wrote for you, animals feed upon plants directly are known as, first of all, see the example given there. For example, cow eats upon grasses. Here cow directly eat on grass, so that's why this is first category there. Second, animals feed upon plants indirectly, like lion eats upon deer. Here you can say that, you can understand in a way. First of all, deer eat what? Plants, and then deer is eaten by the lion. It means that lion eat the plant but indirectly, not directly. Directly is eaten by the deer, and then lion used to eat deer there. Now the third category, animals feed upon plants sometime directly or the other time indirectly, like bear, dog, etc. These are the animals which used to eat plants directly, and sometime indirectly means they used to eat flesh also. Here first category we can say in such a way, animals that eat upon plants directly are called the primary consumers or herbivores. For example, cow, deer, etc. Here already during fourth and fifth class you heard the term herbivores, carnivores, omnivores. Only because you are growing now, so one another word for herbivores we are adding here, that is primary consumers. Primary consumers or herbivores are those animals which eat plants directly. For example, cow, deer, etc. Now the second categories of animals that eat upon, let me take out next page. Plants indirectly are called the secondary consumers or carnivores. For example, lion, tiger. As I already explained to you, how lion is eating the plants through the deer. First of all, deer used to eat plants, and then that energy shifted to lion. So that's why they are called the secondary consumers or the carnivores. Now come to the third category. Third category of animal that eat upon plants, sometimes directly or sometimes indirectly, are called the tertiary consumers or omnivores. For example, bear and dog. I want to explain this category through the example of human beings. Have you seen some of the human beings are only vegetarian, they used to eat plant and plants product, but some of the human beings also used to eat flesh there, chicken or eggs, etc. So the animals which eat both plants and animals, that are known as omnivores or tertiary consumers. Dear student, this is all about the three types of animals on the basis of eating habits. Today it is clear why the animals are called consumers and why they are known as heterotrophs. Now I am going to assign you homework. Are you ready for that? Now answer the following question. First one, why do animals are called consumers? Second, why do animals are known as heterotrophs? And third question, differentiate between primary, secondary and tertiary consumers, that is herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. Give two examples of each category. So dear student, from the above discussion, these questions become so easier for you to answer. Let me check these questions tomorrow. For today, this is all about. Have a very fruitful Friday.